Yes. Away. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why I'm in this little, like, corner. Who put baby in the corner? Oh, shit. Hold on. All right. Who put Leanna in the corner? I don't know. I don't know why I'm, like, still small. Let me see if I can change this. Not that it matters, but let's see if I can change that. There we go. Usually it, like, automatically does it. I guess it, like, saved the setting from last time. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. I started my live. Social Fade, if you're still in the chat, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And sorry I wasn't here. I saw you. I came upstairs to grab something. And I look at my screen and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you know. So thank you very, very much. Don't worry about missing my birthday. It wasn't all that exciting. All right. So I'll wait for a few people to get here. I see Andy Cruz in the house. Leo's wife is here. Hello, Missy. How you doing? Today we're gonna switch things up, but if it doesn't work out, it's I got to back up. I got to back up. I got to back up. But we'll wait for a few more people to get in here. Sorry, it was crazy. I started my live stream and then I got a phone call. I didn't start it, but I thank you so much, Social Fate. I really, really, really do appreciate that. It was very, very kind of you. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm not even live. I didn't get to say thank you. I typed in the chat real quick because I had to just run downstairs. It's a crazy, crazy time of year. Hello, Diane. Laura said, good afternoon, YouTube shareholders. Laura said, we are so where has my shareholder check been all these years? Wait, we're shareholders? I didn't know that. Oh my God. She says the craziest shit. Hello, Cheyenne. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Hello, Tyra. How are you? Alicia's in the chat. It is Monday. It is crazy day today. I've already had a crazy day. It's like, what, 12? And it's already been a fucking crazy day. Okay. Yeah, we're not shareholders. I would say more so we are, what do you call it? Partners, maybe? Like, what do they call you? A YouTube partner, right? Shareholders, not so much. Not so much. Is it freezing today? Here it's actually a little bad. It's really shitty, though. The weather's horrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's snowing in Alabama? Girl, what? What is going on out there? It's horrible weather here today. It's raining and it's not that nice, but it's at least, not freezing. Cause like we had like 2 days, I think last week, where it was like about 70 degrees. And then it went to shit. It went to shit. Went back to being cold and now today it's raining. But I feel like that's kind of the norm for this time of year because you know, it's April, almost April showers, right? Bring me flowers. I just can't wait till this spring. I really can't. I'm not looking forward to bugs being out because I fucking hate them, but I will take the nicer weather. Just like I wish it was just like I wish I lived in like San Diego or something because I wish it was just like 70s all year round. Like 60s, 70s. It was perfect. I don't like when it's too hot, but I like when it's, ooh, it's coming down hard, accumulating tornadoes last night. Holy shit, girl. All right, we are going to address Tracy today, which I usually don't do, but I feel like it was kind of necessary given her last live that she did, which was, let me see what day this was. Now, she probably will be a douche and put this on private because she can't handle people reacting to her stuff, but I have a backup in case that happens, so don't worry. It sucks it's on my phone. I didn't upload it, but we could still listen to it. Just warning here, it's a little fucking slow. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Dawn M. I appreciate that. You guys are gonna be 80 degrees. That's crazy. By the way, that's not Dawn Marie. That's a different Dawn. All right, so let's see how far we get here, and before Tracy puts it on private. If she does though, I have it. Oh, why do I still have Huck's birthday thing up? Her birthday is over. But wish her a happy birthday if she comes in, because her birthday was just the other day. But I'll take the thing down. Um, where the fuck is it? Oh, here, I'll switch it to this. There you go. All right, so you ready? Did I share this? I don't know. No, I didn't. All right, let's share that. Tracy has said some interesting things the other day, so I feel like, that have involved me, So we will listen. If she puts it on private, we will listen to the backup version of it. I also downloaded it, so I don't know. We'll see. I know how to protect myself in these situations, but this live stream was very interesting, right? Because we're going back to the whole trolling situation, like it's just very interesting because the more you talk about who these trolls are, right, the further they take things. It's interesting how it all works, or who you think they might be. So when that happens, it's kind of a confirmation in a sense that, like, am I right? Because you seem to be awfully mad. Anyway, Tracy addresses some of that in this live stream, which is why I thought, let's take a look.
Good Saturday morning.
I'm going to speed it up because she seriously is the slowest motherfucker around. And I'm glad that the chat's up as well. Let's see, did she already put it on private? How come it's not playing? What's going on here? It's so hard to tell if she's talking or not. Where'd she go? Did she disappear? Did she put it on private? What are we doing?
So how is everybody this Saturday morning?
Okay. All right, let's fast forward a little. We don't need
to. I mean, hell, there were 2 troll accounts of
now let me just notate here who's in the chat. Okay, we got Capone, we got Jessie Lynn, who now is I know is now Red Dragon. We got Denise, one of Laura's fucking supporters, and look who showed up in Tracy's chat all of a sudden. It's Burgundy, Burgundoosh. Okay, how fucking convenient is that?
My son. Hello, Burgundy Blue. Hey, Denise. Yeah.
Hello, Burgundy Blue. How you doing?
Saw you somewhere, Denise. Yeah, and I can't remember where it was. I don't know. I think I saw you somewhere. But let me get back to talking to Elise.
So this is so funny because Capone says in the chat, people do the right thing and call bad behavior out, even when it's not only Laura doing it. People already call out Laura, but nobody could call out Alicia or they get threatened. And then Burgundy's in chat, right, Capone? That's what I was trying to say all along. Now, that's really funny because they've previously said they would, be disowned by their family if they talked to Capone.
There were 2 troll accounts of my son in Makeup Mobster's chat one day. People were actually conversing with them.
Nobody knew that was your son, Tracy. Not, nobody knew that a U-Haul truck had anything to do with your kid. Nobody. I never heard that story, so how would I know?
Just the other.
And in all fairness, if I remember correctly, her son's first name is I don't even know if it was in the fucking account now that I'm thinking about it. I just remember a picture of a U-Haul truck and Tracy fucking losing her mind. That's what I remember. I don't know if her son's name, because I'm not sure. I'm thinking of a name that is basically a verb in a sense, right? And I don't know if that's her son's name or not, though. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but if that was in it, it would again, not really alert anybody to the fact that it's a person's actual name.
Today, you were conversing of a troll using my picture called the sock in your comment section.
You were conversing with a troll called the sock.
So, I don't know who is trolling you, Alicia. It's not me. You can keep on saying it's me until the call comes.
Okay, here's the first thing that needs to be corrected. Nobody ever said it was Tracy. Nobody ever said. What was said, or at least I know what I said, okay, was that I do believe that a lot of these troll accounts come from Tracy's little group of people that she's friendly with, okay? Clearly, because they're all in her chat. They're all in her comment section, most of them. And they only seem to show up when you're having an issue with Tracy. It's just weird how that works. Just like Laura, right? You know, back in the day, you could always tell where the trolls were coming from. If it was Laura's group, if it was this person's group, or that person's group. Because whenever you're talking about that person, certain troll accounts will show up in your chat all of a sudden. So it's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh, it ain't me.
Nobody ever said it was actually you, but it's definitely people that are associated with you.
Run their IP address. That's what you and Leanna do. That's what you and Makeup Monster do. If you try
Run their IP address. Why would I do that, Tracy? Because an IP address is not going to tell you anything, especially these days, because there's like really an IP address. Your IP address changes, I don't know, about fucking 100 times throughout the day. So what good would a fucking IP address do anybody at this point in time, Tracy? Plus, most smart people, such as myself, have a VPN or private relay on. Well, if you don't pay for the iCloud, you don't get it. But if you pay for the iCloud Plus, you get private relay, which hides your IP address. So IP addresses are pretty much fucking useless. But you're too old and, demented to understand that.
crack IP addresses. Remember? We haven't forgotten. Crack their email.
Yeah, she has trolls in her comment.
That's what you and Leanna do.
That's what you and Leanna do. You track IP addresses of people that you already know their information. She's still gonna go on about this fucking IP address thing. Still, to this day, Tracy, if I traced Tiffany or Laura's IP address, guess what? I already have both of their names, both of their phone numbers, and all of their information. So what would it matter? I already had it.
Like back when you blamed Tiffany Marie for something. You said because you knew exactly when she opened her email because you and Leanna were tracking it. Run it. You're going to find that it does not come back to me.
Yeah, that's basically all the fucking information. But how would we run a troll account, Tracy? How? The troll would have to email us to do that, but we got no information from that. Nothing. If we did, trust me, the troll would have been outed. If that gave us any type of information, the troll would have been fucking outed by one of us, but it didn't.
You're not worth trolling.
So, you're not worth trolling. You're not worth trolling. Burgundy's in chat. People aren't going to use their real accounts when she's going real life right in front of everyone and no one says anything. Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
If I were a troll.
I'm not saying no. Tracy's not incompetent. She plays stupid on purpose, and it's gonna be proven in this live stream.
If I were a troll, you would not be the one I would troll.
Okay, girl. Does anybody believe that? Because I don't. If I were a troll, Alicia, you would be the last person I'd troll. Girl, we don't believe you, okay? We don't believe you at all. Not even a little.
Be over there in the locale.
I will believe that Laura's a stand-up fucking human, was a stockbroker and a Vegas showgirl before I'll believe that.
Universe, trolling the fuck out of them. But I don't even troll them. I go in with my real name. I've never had a problem.
I will give Tracy that, though. She does, she will talk her shit under her real name. So but nobody ever said she was the troll. It's weird that she's like denying it because I know I never accused Tracy of being the troll. So
I got busted 6-7 years ago in front of 900 people on Diane's panel for 2 troll accounts. I've never created another one.
I'm not worth trolling. I'm just worth 1 million community posts and lives. Yeah, exactly. They are going to look so foolish when they find out the trolls are in their own backyards. Yeah, that's the funny thing. This like always made me laugh because Tracy does it. This Bergen douche does it. Laura does it. And Molly Golightly used to do it. You see the pattern there? They all used to fucking, like, I don't know. I don't understand the logic behind this. And you're going to see Tracy do this in this live stream where they blame your own friends for trolling you. And I'm like, I never understood that. Why would my own friends troll me? Or why would Alicia's own friends troll her? Doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm like, the fact that you even think that that's like a possibility just goes to show me that like you would do that. Because like I would never think it's my friends trolling me. Or that I would never think to troll my friend. Right? Like that, like in a nasty way. It just doesn't even make sense. I'm like, why would you even think that? They always try to blame they deflect the blame onto your friends all the time, always. When the SWAT call happened back in the day, they tried to blame my friends, right? CPS, Laura tried to blame my friends. It was my friends who did it. It was the people closest to me. That's what she said. Okay? And they do the same thing with the troll accounts. And it's like, girl, doing that just makes you look more guilty. You know that, right? Okay. Just thought we should be on the same page about that.
One. I don't even have an alt account. So I'm just giving you a little word of advice, Alicia. Take it from somebody that had to learn the hard way. The more you bitch and complain about trolls, the more you're going to get trolled.
Okay. Does anybody recall a few months back, Tracy was getting trolled. I don't remember the name of the troll. It's some like Gap or something like that. Belgap. And she tried blaming me. She's like, every time you talk about Leanna, it's just funny how the trolls come out. Well, the troll kept tagging me, this troll account, whatever the name was, and every time I would go to look at the tag, guess who was in the comments fighting with the troll? Every fucking time. Tracy. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Now, you can
I think she lacks every social skill known to man. Hey, Pugs.
take that advice or not. I don't care. You can keep saying the trolls are coming from me. I don't care.
It seems like you do care, though, because you're kind of live denying it right now, so.
I don't know who the trolls are. I don't care. I don't care who's trolling you.
I don't care who's trolling you. So wait, this is so funny, right? So I have to I'm sorry, I have to the chat is going, and then I gotta address that and Tracy. But so Burgundy's trying to talk to Capone here, and Capone just fucking blows her off basically with a lol, LOL, you know. And then they get so mad. Look at them. Why you laughing? They got so mad that he just wrote LOL back to them. Why you laughing? Like, oh, I guess he's supposed to forget how nasty you were to him, right, Burgundy? I've been trying to call them out. They do the same shit they complain about. No, I don't. So you're wrong. Prove it. Prove I do the same shit I complain about.
I don't care. But what you might find out, it's somebody that's smiling to your face.
See? Dude. What you might find out is that it's somebody who's smiling to your face. Really? Really?
Because that's what happened to me.
Well, it sounds like you have some shitty friends, Tracy. Because I would never think it was my friends trolling me. That's weird. Who even thinks like that? Oh my god, I can't tell if she's going or not. It's not going. Oh my god.
Why are you laughing? I've been trying to call them out.
The pauses kill me.
They do the same shit they complain about. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? I mean...
Well, we know not you, Tracy, because, it would take a fucking miracle for you to crack a smile or fucking laugh at something and just find some lightheartedness in this fucking world. Holy shit. You are always angry, for real.
She wants to cry about Burgundy Blue.
First of all, nobody's fucking crying about this person, okay? Nobody. Nobody's crying. Do you hear me on here? Burgundy. Nobody's crying about it, Tracy. Nobody. But if somebody's gonna lie about you constantly, okay, and say things like, you called CPS on your own brother, or you called CPS on Christina, and they have no fucking proof to back it up, well, yeah, I'm gonna have something to say about that, because, why are you making accusations against me with no fucking proof whatsoever? I mean, that's just the fucking top of the cake there with the fucking accusations that this person has made about me. So... Anyway.
I don't have a problem with Burgundy Blue.
Tracy says, I don't have a problem with Burgundy Blue. Well, why the fuck would you, Tracy? They suck your dick, okay? Basically, they kiss your ass. Why would anybody expect you to have a problem with somebody who's doing... This is the funny part. You don't have a problem with Burgundy Blue. Well, nobody would expect that you did, because they're not doing what they're doing to me. They're not doing it to you. They're not doing what they're doing to Alicia. They're not doing it to you. If they were doing it to you... And this is why I wrote in Alicia's chat the other day, and of course Tracy screenshot it. I knew she was going to, which is why I wrote it, because I know what's gonna trigger this bitch and she's gonna screenshot. So I purposely write it. So I said, okay, if that's the case, Tracy, you know what? I'm gonna start a channel, and I'm going to write little blog posts about you every fucking day for 3 years straight. And I'm going to accuse you. I'm going to talk about your dead relatives, okay? Say that you tortured your, deceased mother on their deathbed and you did this, that, and the other thing, okay? Your husband hates you. Your kid hates you. I'm going to do that to you. And we'll see how you like it. If you think it's normal and you don't have a problem with that behavior. You shouldn't, like, I was like, let's see if she, calls me out. Like, I mean, if you think that it's normal behavior, Tracy, then you shouldn't mind me doing it to you. Why would you even screenshot my comment there? But she doesn't have a problem because Burgundy is talking about two people that Tracy fucking hates. But she has a problem with us talking about Laura for some reason. It's like, make that make sense. Because, the reality is I'm not live every day about Laura, but this person was posting about me every fucking day, Tracy. Every fucking day for years straight. Okay?
I don't. They have a right to be up on their panel doing, or not their panel. They don't.
They have a right. That's why I said, well, let's see how much of a right you think I have when I start a channel about you, okay? And I write all this crazy shit about you and your family and your deceased relatives and your kid. Let's just see how you like it.
Do live streams, but they have a right to be on this platform.
They absolutely have a right to be here, just like everybody else. Which is why I haven't struck their fucking channel, okay? But all they do is fucking lie, Tracy. That's what they don't have a right to do.
Saying whatever they want to say, as long as they're not doxing people.
Oh, so they could lie and accuse me of calling CPS on my brother and Christina and all these other people. But as long as they're not doxing people, they're not doing anything wrong. Is that how this goes? Okay. I
mean, you got Leanna, who's got Burgundy Blue Balls as an account to go with Burgundy Blue. Ain't nobody crying over that.
Sounds like you are.
Now, let me tell you something, Alicia. Tell you what happened the other night. Everybody knows that I go to bed pretty damn early.
Most old fucking hags do. Just saying.
Okay. At 11:33.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm going to make up lies about Tracy. Like, oh, she tortured her brother on his deathbed. Right? I'm going to make up lies about her and see how she likes it.
I got a message.
I told Tracy to go fucking spend time with her brother and she had a complete fucking come apart. Imagine somebody was saying, oh, Tracy tortured her brother on her deathbed and kept bringing up her brother all the time like that and using it against her. Imagine that. Oh, look, hi, Tracy.
And it was from someone.
Yeah, you would give a shit, girl. Shut up.
Normally wouldn't message me, but definitely wouldn't message me at 11.
Have a seat, Tracy. Pull up a chair and have a seat, okay?
33.
And look, so now you have Burgundy to chat. Exactly. I think it's her own friend. LOL. I think it's you, motherfucker. That's who I think it is. Because you are one of the biggest fucking trolls on this platform. And always have been and always will be.
And they were like, hey, there's a dox of Alicia's son in your comment section.
Listen to this, Tracy. This is real funny when you did this little bit right here. This is fucking hilarious. And I'm glad you're here. You know what? I'm going to pin your comment just so I can make my point while you're here. Okay, let's go.
And I was like, what? So I go looking for it. I can't find it. I see accounts I haven't seen before, but I can't find it.
This is fucking hilarious right here. I love when you do the conveniently, I don't know how technology works bit. I love it. It's my favorite bit that you do.
And a dox. Well, it turns out that it's a man's first name and then a service. So, like Bob's Catering, whatever. Now, I was like, okay, how is that a dox? But all right, Well, then they explained to me that you had to tap on the icon to see the name. And I thought, okay, I would have never known that, but sure.
She has to tap on the icon to see the name. Oh, I never would have known that. Tracy, girl, come on. Seriously, you don't know the difference between the handle and the name? You don't know that yet? I find that funny, given that your name right here, which is why I pinned it to the screen, is at the Truth 01, which means that you went in to your handle on YouTube and you edited that to make it say that, okay? Because when YouTube assigns a name, it's going to look something like this. Here. It'll be like this. At oops, sorry, I wrote a 2, my fucking nails, at the truth, okay? And then there's going to be this little dash, and then it's going to be like 0, N, Z, okay? That's how it's going to look if YouTube assigns it, okay? But if you do your own, you could make it at the truth douche, okay? That could be your fucking name. So, my point is, you're sitting here playing stupid. Okay, no, girl. That's not how it works. Okay, that's not how it works. Every time YouTube assigns it, they put a little dash. You see how I just wrote it right here? I'm going to put this up on the screen. They put a little dash, and then there's, just random letters assigned after it. Okay, so you went in and edited your handle and put the truth 01 because probably the truth 1 was taken off. YouTube did not do that, honey. Okay. So you had to go in and you've been on YouTube all this time. Now this is where your story really just falls the fuck apart for me. Okay. YouTube, you haven't noticed on YouTube that everybody's name has an @ symbol in front of it and that you don't recognize some of the names. So at no point did you say, why is that? Let me click on this, and see who this is, right? Really? That is how it worked. I wouldn't know where to edit that, but keep going. Well, somebody edited it for you then, girl, because that YouTube doesn't assign it the way you have it written there, girl. That doesn't happen. But anyway, I find it funny because she's conveniently stupid and doesn't know how YouTube works when she needs to be, right? But she, yesterday I see Janelle, one of her community posts, right? So I leave a comment on it and then I click on her page to see if she had any other posts up because she has usually some good posts up there. So I'm scrolling down. I go to the next post down underneath it and I see that it says 1 comment underneath it, but there's nothing there. So I'm like, that's weird. So I go to newest first. Now, most people don't know to do this, but okay, especially people who are not, technologically advanced. So if you go to newest first, it will show you the comments that are there. If it says there's 2 comments and you don't see any comments, or if there's 5 comments and you don't see any comments, go to newest first, the little dots at the top, and it'll show you the comments that are there. If they don't show up, that means they were either, deleted by somebody or, whatever. The person was blocked, whatever. But if they show up, I don't know why YouTube does it like that, but that's how it is. That's how you can see the hidden comments, okay? So, anyway, I noticed that the comment is the same comment, the same person that she's talking about here, okay? That is a dox of her son, not her son, Alicia's son. And I'm like, that's interesting. So I right away screenshot it. I send it to Alicia and she's like, could anybody contact Janelle? I looked at the time. I said, she's probably sleeping right now because it's fucking, late there. And we're on opposite sides of the world. But I find it funny. Like, how did you see that, Tracy? So you knew how to see hidden comments, but you don't know that the handle is different from like the YouTube name? Is that what you're telling me? Is that your story? And you're sticking to it? And you're also telling me that you didn't change your handle, right? It just magically showed up like that. Okay, girl. Sure. I believe you. Tracy, honestly, just enjoys fighting with people. That's just God's honest truth. I really think she's just bored, which I understand. You live, whatever, alone-ish, you have a dog, can only do so much with your dog, right? So this is your fucking entertainment. This is how you get your kicks, is fighting with people on the internet. I get it.
Go remove it. No problem. It's not a big deal. So I went and removed all the comments.
But she didn't remove the comments because guess what? She left 1 comment. She removed the trolls comments, but she conveniently left Corey's comment that still has the name in it and the tag and the link to it in her comment section. Because again, conveniently stupid when she needs to be. But mind you, in the same comment section, somebody wrote Laura's last name. And that shit was deleted like right away with the quickness. That shit was gone. Minutes. But this is the same person who's always sitting around like, oh my God, Alicia called the cops on Corey. But she's fine with this CPS caller. She's fine with that person.
I'm thinking that Alicia contacted this person that then turned around and contacted me. and this person was doing Alicia a favor by actually contacting me. No, come to find out, Alicia.
No, honey. You didn't see the comments because the comments, you would have to go to newest first to actually be able to see the comments. So either, are you technologically challenged or not? That's what I need to know. What's the real story, Tracy?
Put up a community post calling out the docs that you would have never known was a doc.
Do you not know how YouTube works or do you know how it works?
Number one rule. If you don't want somebody to know the person's name, don't call it out on your fucking community post, Alicia.
The funniest thing, here we go again, more hypocrisy here. Do you guys remember when that account came into my chat and nobody knew that it was even connected to her kid? What did she do? Pointed everybody to the docs, dude. You did exactly what you're telling Alicia not to do. You went fucking bananas. You went fucking ballistic. You went fucking cuckoo crazy, okay, about it. Lost your ever-loving fucking mind, Tracy. Oh my god. How do you say this shit with a serious face? Since you're in here, maybe you could answer my question. Seriously, I need to know. I need the answer. How do you say this shit with a serious face?
You've been here long enough to know this. You have trolled yourself long enough to know.
What? She trolled herself? What the fuck are you even talking about?
Not to do that.
Laura messaged me losing her fucking mind. I removed it and told the poster she could call Laura. See, really? Laura lost her mind over her last name that's all over her fucking website and all over everything? Okay, I don't know about that. Okay. So if Laura loses her mind, you'll gladly delete things for a CPS caller. No problem. Good to know you guys are still in contact with her. You guys still have a fucking line of communication open. Direct line of communication. That's awesome. I love that for you.
But hey, no problem.
You just keep fucking telling on yourself, girl.
I'll remove it.
Oh my god, please. I don't want to ever hear you say anything about Alicia called the cops on Corey. Fuck you. I'm gonna review your fucking your channel and you're gonna sit here and listen. How about that?
I'll remove it, no problem. So then she makes up this daily list or some shit.
I'm gonna say what I have to say, and maybe if I have time, I'll drop a link for you. How about that? Thank you, Perpetua. Thank you, Perpetually Perpetua. I think I'm reading your name wrong, but thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Very much so.
Nadia. I checked all them off. Know nothing about Nadia. Know nothing about Nadia. Know nothing about Nadia. Tracy still thinks I communicate with Wendy V. Tracy gives two fucks whether you communicate with Wendy V.
You're not going to come on here and take over my fucking panel, okay? Because first I'm going to call out your hypocrisy on here, and then you could come up.
Okay? I don't
So stick around.
care. My problem with Wendy V had nothing to do with you. Yes, I laughed at the fact that she took her lives down concerning you.
You sounded more than laughing. Let's be real.
Being the historian she is.
Aw, that's all right. We got to back up. I knew she was going to do that. That's all right, Tracy. We got to back up, girl. We got to back up, girl. She can't take it that she doesn't have control. Do you guys see it? She's losing. She's losing her mind because she can't control me. I love it. It's exactly what Wendy V said about her. She's proving it in my chat right now. I love that for you. I really do. Hold on a second. You could try striking me too, but fair use, girl.
Lobsters chat one day. People were actually conversing with them.
Sorry, it has to be played on regular speed.
Just the other day, you were conversing of a troll using my picture called the Sun.
All right, we heard this part already. We heard this part. Hold on, I gotta fast forward a little.
So,
Fucking extremely slow, dude.
trolling you, Alicia?
I don't know who's trolling you.
The other night. Everybody knows that I go to bed pretty damn early.
I don't care what Wendy V said about me.
At 11:33, I got a message. And it was from someone that normally wouldn't message me, but definitely wouldn't message me at 11:33.
Oh, this is about the troll account. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where we were.
Some shit. Nadia. I checked all them off. Know nothing about Nadia. Know nothing about Nadia. Know nothing about Nadia. Tracy still thinks I communicate with Wendy B. Tracy gives two fucks whether you communicate with Wendy B. Okay? I don't care.
I doubt that.
My problem with Wendy V had nothing to do with you. Yes.
Look how fast she put the video on private, Mrs. I don't know how YouTube works. She did that real quick, huh?
I laugh at the fact that she took her lives down concerning you, being the historian she is.
Being the
But I don't give two fucks.
You sounded pretty salty about it when she did it. You did. You did. And by the way, Tracy, even if you come up here, I know it's not going to be a productive conversation because you just don't know how to do that. Because you just want to fight with people. Like I've said a million times on here, I really don't want to fight with you. I really don't have an issue with you, but you have one with me for whatever reason. And, hey, I mean, do you, girl. Oh, good. We don't have to play this over here. I downloaded it. Sorry. Okay, let me just share this tab instead.
Long enough to know not to do that. But hey, no problem.
I don't know why the closed captions are on. That's weird.
I'll remove it, no problem. So then she makes up this daily list or some shit. Nadia. I checked all them off. Know nothing about Nadia. Know nothing about Nadia.
Oh my God, we heard this already.
My problem with Wendy V had nothing to do with you. Yes, I laughed at the fact that she took her lives down concerning you, being the historian she is.
The historian.
But I don't.
Wendy V is the class historian.
Give two fucks if you and Wendy V are conversing. Doesn't make me any difference. None.
I think you do give a fuck though, because I think you one thing I noticed about you, Tracy, is that you fucking hate when people don't hate the same people as you. It really gets under your skin.
So you can check that one off your little list.
Thank God.
Sorry guys, I'm not reading chat. So then she goes on to say the trolls are coming from Tracy and Discord. Okay, if you're talking about my Discord has been dead for years. There has been no activity in it.
Kind of like your sex life, huh?
And like I said in my community post, if you would like an invite to my old Discord so that you can blow the dust off some old shit talking, just let me know, Alicia.
Nobody cares about that, dude. Nobody cares about that. I don't think it was said that it was coming from your Discord. I think it was coming from your group. But
I'll send you one. But what you're going to find out is if there was shit talking in that old Discord about you, those same people are now supporting you.
Nobody cares. You mean your lack thereof. Yeah.
So you might get your feelings hurt.
Nobody cares, Tracy. Nobody cares about old shit talking, dude. Seriously, for real. Nobody cares.
Because the majority of the people that were in that Discord years ago, and there weren't many, are now supporting you. But if you want to come in and look around a Discord that hasn't been typed in 4 or 5 years, feel free. Come on over. I'll give you the invite. But you don't want to do that.
Nobody, right, exactly. Nobody wants to do that because nobody cares about some old shit talking from years ago, Tracy. Nobody.
You want to keep running your mouth.
It's a fucking drama community. Everybody here is talk shit about each other years ago. Like, you know, we're not fucking stupid. I'm not stupid.
Let's see, what else did she say on the list? I don't know. You can go read her list. It's really long. But I'm trying to give you a little word of advice, Alicia. First of all, I'm not trolling you. Secondly, the more...
Kathy P., I'm very sorry about the loss of your husband. I heard about that, and I express my condolences to you and your family.
You bring attention to being trolled, the more you're going to get trolled. I've had it done to me. Thirdly, whoever is trolling you could very well be the same people.
Here we go again. This is now the second time we're going to blame the friends.
Sitting in your chat.
Who exactly do you mean, Tracy? Who exactly do you mean is trolling her? Who? No, because you're not going to come and disrupt my live today, Tracy. Okay? You could wait. If you can't, well, then that's your problem. But you could wait until I'm done doing what I plan to do today. So, sorry. I'm not going to bend to your whim.
Because that's what happened to me. And fourthly,
who the fuck trolled her anyway? Who is she talking about?
I don't care that you are being trolled. I have no sympathy for you.
Nobody asked for your sympathy.
Well,
yeah, exactly. This isn't your show, Tracy. The problem is she can't control the situation right now. She tried putting her live on private. She wants a link so she could come up here and yell over me, okay? Like she always does with everybody. What'd you do, Leanna? What about that email, Leanna? What about that list? The imaginary list, Leanna? That's all she wants to do. That's all she wants to do. Because she can't take that she can't control the situation right now. Well, this is my fucking channel. I'm in control right now, okay? So you can fucking sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Burgundy Blue is Christina, and now they're taking it off the platform in real life to harass us. Bitch, do we need to make a list of how many times you have taken something off the platform? You did it just the other day.
When? When did that happen, Tracy? When did she take it off the platform? Are you talking about the day that, I guess, I didn't even see it, but allegedly Dawn Marie was doxxed? Well, she came in Alicia's chat. I have a screenshot of it, of her doxing Alicia's name out. Now, mind you, most of us probably know her name, but is it her place to put that out if she wants to put it out, or Dawn Marie's place to put it out? You know, because I know your name, Tracy, your first and last name, but respectfully, I'm not going to put it out. Okay? Because, you know, I even though I think you're an asshole, I like to think that you personally keep it on YouTube. So, I'm not going to put your name out.
Now, I will say, I read Dawn's community post concerning Alicia, and I told Dawn,
I love that it says Dawn instead of Dawn.
A little spicy. That's a little close to the edge. But
it's a little spicy. It's a little close to the edge. It's a dox.
I did not say you're.
And by the way, she was like threatening me, this Dawn Marie girl. I just laughed at it because I'm like, girl, whatever. Where do you live? I don't even know where she lives. She lives not in New York though, although she tries to pretend she still lives here, I guess. But, you know, she's like, oh, I'm not Laura. I'm like, okay, girl. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't even think about you. You are the last person on my mind. Like, these are bored women who just, like, want drama. You know what I'm saying? And so they create drama. They create it. Because, like, I don't bother these people. They come and bother you. Alicia was live one day. Dawn Marie decided, hey, well, you know what? I'm going to come in her chat and start doxing people. What the fuck? And I was shocked, to be quite honest, because I've like never seen her do anything like that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? What in the fuck is actually going on right now? So, you know, in that case, I just don't have sympathy for her if her information got put out. Because, like, why are you putting out somebody else's name? Why? Why are you doing that? What was the purpose of that?
Name?
Oh, no, she did. Oh, no, she did.
Your company name. But that's exactly what you did to Dawn Marie. You put out her picture, her full name, and the name of her company.
Well, I guess she wasn't as tough as she was trying to play because she asked her to take it down, which she did. She respectfully did.
So you clapped back quite a bit harder than Dawn Marie did.
Okay, keyword there, Tracy. Clapped back. Okay? Clapped back. You see how that works?
So don't cry if something happens, is all I'm saying. Do I think Dawn Marie's trolling you? No, personally, I don't.
That's a weird statement to make if that's the case, Tracy. It really is. That's a weird statement to make. That right there was just you telling on yourself. Not yourself, but your friends.
But who knows? I didn't think actual people that I considered friends would troll me, but it happened.
When did
And
this
I'm over that.
happen? Does
Whatever.
anybody know what the fuck she's talking about? Oh my god, is she like
She
talking or
wishes I
not?
was taking it real life. She calls a public link taking it off the platform. It doesn't work that way just because it's Alicia. I like Don too, Denise. See, that's what got me involved in the whole ex Patreon shit.
Oh, and here's the really funny part. I can't see the chat now, but so Red Dragon's in the chat, okay? Who I never had a problem with. Again, this is just like you're dealing with a bunch of toxic women who are just followers, in my opinion, because like Red Dragon, obviously, and I have spoken. We've texted with each other. I thought we were cool. Her, she had a loss in her family. I checked in on her to make sure she was doing okay. So I didn't know that she had a problem with me, okay? But I guess in order to be accepted in the little group that she's in with Dawn Marie and Nadia and whoever else is in the crew, you have to hate certain people, right? Because that's how these people bond with one another. And so she's writing in the chat, and I'm sorry, but I found this kind of funny. She says something to the effect of, since when does this community support doxers like Alicia? Bravo. You support her for doxing and putting someone in danger. I'm sorry. Any of you who support her for doxing and putting someone in danger are disgusting pieces of shit. And I'm like, girl, look, coming from you, of all people, I will always be thankful that you and Tyra reached out to me and told me who the CPS caller was. Okay, thank you very much, perplexed. Not Laura. Thank you for the super chat. Chairs for you and all your friends to sit all the way down. Give Tracy one of those chairs. She needs to sit down. Okay, so I appreciate that. But let's just be honest. You did not come to me and tell me this information because you had to clear your conscience, okay? Or because, you gave a shit about me or my family. Clearly you didn't like me for whatever reason. I guess because I talked about Laura and you were friends with her. Totally understandable. I think I've been very understanding of the situation with you guys, okay? But here's the problem I have with you saying this. You knew about Laura doing that to me for the longest amount of time. You and Nadia and Lisa, right? Because that's what Laura wrote in the text message. And you sat in Laura's chat for 2 years, knowing that she did that, knowing that she was lying to everybody about it, okay? You knew it. And you sat there and supported her. And you only came out with that information and told me, and I'm thankful for you telling me, but you only came out with that information because you got mad at Laura and you were being vindictive towards her, okay? And you wanted to get back at her. And I find it always funny, because I had to tell Alicia yesterday, I don't know if Red is the same Red that's in Laura's chat. But that's not to say that I don't know that she's not talking to Laura, because I've noticed something. Laura always says whistleblower, as in one. Okay. And then that one is Tyra. That's who she's referring to as the quote whistleblower who told on her and ruined her fucking life. Right. But really, the original whistleblower was Red Dragon. She's the one who originally went in Laura's chat. And trust me, I got tons of screenshots sent to me about this and said, hey, at least I'm not a CPS calling bitch like you. Okay. She originally did that. So she is actually the whistleblower, but for some reason, Laura leaves her out of that equation. Just like the other day, this is really funny. Laura was sitting up on her panel. Remember when she was talking about the trolls and she's like, Nadia barely knows anything about me. Is that so, Laura? Is that so? Because I was sent a screenshot recently of you asking somebody to leave, Nadia alone. She's going through so much. Okay. And, she knows me better than anybody. And, if I have permission, I will show this screenshot. But yeah, girl, come on, stop it. You guys were thick as thieves, sick as fucking thieves. And that's why you guys are all so mad, because you're being called out for your shit. And at the end of the day, I don't even know what any of this is about. I don't know why Dawn Marie is so mad. I don't know why, Red Dragon is so mad. I don't know why Nadia is so mad, okay, even though, she's not around, right? Okay. I don't know what the fuck we did to these people. I don't know what I did to these people. I didn't do anything to any of them. Any of them, okay? Especially Red Dragon. Treated her with absolute kindness, okay? Knowing full well, gave her grace, knowing full well that she sat alongside Laura and, supported her, knowing that she called CPS on my family. Okay, so how you have the balls to be sitting in a chat now saying this under the name Jessie Lynn, which is interesting, by the way. Interesting name you chose there. And saying that, if you support doxers and putting someone's life in danger, you are disgusting pieces of shit. Girl, stop. Okay? You, of all people who sat by Laura, should be the last one saying that. Just saying.
Is because one side was trying to convince me that Dawn Marie, Capone, Red Dragon, all of them were the ones doing all the trolling, all the talking, obsessed with Laura. And I saw both sides of it. And what I saw was the ones they were pointing their fingers at wasn't doing half the shit.
Can I ask a question? Who fucking cares who's obsessed with Laura? Like, honestly, who fucking cares?
The other side was doing.
It's fucking YouTube. Everybody's obsessed with everybody on this platform.
But in reality, I don't give a fuck. Alicia hates it. Hates it.
Hates what?
When you put out that she's doing things even worse than the person she's going after.
It's funny because she always has owned the things, and a lot of the things that you're referring to, Tracy, she did right out in the fucking open, dude. Never fucking denied it. Told people she was doing the things, right? But here's the difference. She never just did it. Like, she never doxed anybody because she was like, oh, you know what? I just feel like doxing somebody because they said something negative about me. It's always been because, oh, well, this person doxed me, so I dox them. And I go by the same fucking shit, dude. You want to fucking put my information out there? Well, why would I protect yours if I have it?
I mean, do we have to make a list, Alicia? Let's see. You notified Todd's job. I've never done that.
Notified her job? I never done that. Now, again, we're sticking up for another person who fucking went real life on, people. But anyway, carry on, Tracy.
You called the cops, the Canadian police, on Corey over words.
That's another person that Tracy allows in her chat and her comments. Because Tracy doesn't want that smoke, right? She doesn't want to be on the fucking... she doesn't want to be on Corey's bad side. So knowing that Corey's a child doxer, okay, wishes cancer on children, doxes people's families, husbands, and all sorts of shit, Tracy lets her in the fucking chat. Tracy, shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up, okay, girl, with your moral bullshit, because we know you have sat by some pretty shitty people yourself, okay? And have been friends with some pretty shitty people that have done some pretty shitty things themselves, okay? All right. Glad we're on the same page.
On the internet. I've never done that.
I never done that.
Let's see, what else has Alicia done? Oh, notified Diane's family or participated in it. I never done that. All the years me and Brian have fought, I never notified his family.
Girl, you called CPS on his family, and you get into that in this fucking live stream, so what are you talking about? Yes, you did.
I never picked up the phone and called his family.
No, you just called CPS on them. I can't tell if she's talking or not. Sorry. It's
so
like
for
so
you
confusing.
to sit and whine and cry about somebody going real life, but you never put the proof out there.
Well, see, Tracy, I'm not going to put the proof out there, but somebody has been going off this platform. And I'm not going to put the proof out there because it would kind of be like doxing myself. And so I'm not going to put that out there. But, you could either take my word for it or not.
Oh, this one was threatening me. We never see any threats. Oh, this one was doing this. But we never see.
Diane has respectfully asked that her name not be mentioned in this shit anymore. I'm not sure why Tracy keeps mentioning it. Because she can't respect anybody. Okay?
It. You expect people to just take your word for it. And I will agree. There are a handful of people that's willing to just take your word for it. Hell, somebody threw you $500 the other day.
Ooh, she's so jealous about that.
After you just doxed. Fully doxed Dawn Marie.
See, the way you put that in, it's like, the way she's saying this right now is like, You doxed her and the person threw you $500, right? Right after that happened. That's not what happened, Tracy. You're totally misrepresenting the situation. First of all, the person that gave her $500, which was extremely kind and generous of that person to do, um, they might not have even seen that post, okay? The doxing post. You're making it like this person was rewarding her for doxing somebody, and that's not the case at all. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
I was like, bravo, bravo.
She's like, I wish that was me.
Reward that behavior.
You see what she's saying? Reward that behavior? Dude, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
So if I'm willing to get at 11:30 at night to wake up, get into
She acts like waking up at 11:30 at night, a time of night where most people are still awake and haven't even gone to bed yet, most normal adults, was such a hard thing for her to do. Meanwhile, she didn't even fully delete the docs, okay? She's acting like this heroic effort that she took at, 11:30 at night. It's still there, Tracy. So, bravo. You fucking woke up at 11:30 at night and completely failed. Just to let you know.
YouTube and delete what you said was a dox of your son, do you think that I would have deleted that if I was trolling you?
Yeah, I do. Because, okay, when you're trolling somebody, here's the whole point of trolling. You're supposed to be like an anonymous troll, right? Nobody knows who you are. I'm a troll. Okay. But when you get called out under your regular account for something like that, right? And you're trying to make it look like you're morally superior to everybody else and you don't support any of this shit, even though you have Laura in your comments and you have fucking Corey in your comments. Okay. Tracy's so against doxers, right? But she's like sitting there fucking yucking it up with fucking Corey. Tracy, make your fucking mind up, girl. Do you stand with it or do you not? Make your mind up. Get the fuck out of here. I forgot where I was going with that, but you guys know what I mean.
Get the fuck out of here, Alicia.
But yeah, I do. When you're trying to make it look like you're on your moral high horse over there, yeah, I do think you would delete it and still be trolling somebody from what you think is an anonymous account. But nobody ever even accused her. I find it very, I don't know, Alicia, maybe you can answer. Did you ever accuse Tracy herself of trolling? Because I could have sworn you said what I said, which was basically it's Tracy's, people from Tracy's group. It clearly has something to do with Tracy because every time you fight with Tracy, these trolls turn up, show up. These trolls that haven't been around for God knows how long, all of a sudden show back up every time you get into some shit with Tracy. And it's just obvious. But the fact that she's sitting here denying it, nobody accused you, girl. Or at least I didn't. I don't know if Alicia did. Yeah, she said Tracy's people. That's what I thought.
Hey, how about this? I get a notification recently. I get a notification in my email. 7 people have viewed your LinkedIn. Now, should I think that's you?
What? Why the fuck would anybody want to look at your LinkedIn, Tracy? For real. I couldn't fucking get... This is what Tracy doesn't understand. I do not care about you, dude. I'm not being mean. I wish you the best in life, I don't wish harm on you. I don't wish anything bad to happen to you. But I don't give a fuck about you, dude. Like, I don't care to know anything about your life, okay? I don't care to know where you live. I don't even know where you live. I always thought you lived in Florida, and apparently that's not where you live. So I don't know where the fuck you live. I don't even know what state you're in, okay? Nor do I fucking care what state you're in. I don't care about you, dude. Like, you're not, just being blunt, you're not a very interesting person, okay? You're not. You're just not. You're pretty, like, basic bitch, You just live a normal fucking life, somewhat, I guess, right? But, like, I would never even fucking think to, like, Google you, because, like, why? What the fuck am I gonna find out about you, dude?
Here, people? Because I'm 61 years old and fat and broken down. Ain't nobody looking to hire me.
Well, you finally felt to fucking tell the truth for once.
So should I say that's you?
I mean, you can, but there's no way to prove it.
Recently, I get 15, 20 spam calls.
So she doesn't care about the trolls. She doesn't care if you're being accused of the trolls. But here she is defending herself when nobody actually accused her personally.
A day. My phone
She gets all these spam calls. Yeah, Tracy, hello, welcome to life. We all get them. I get 100 spam calls a day too. And it says right on your phone, spam likely. Okay? Everybody gets those.
number's out there. Brian shouted it out in his live stream one time.
As if any of us are watching him, Tracy. Like, I never heard. I have your phone number, dude, but I don't know if I still have it. I probably do because I don't erase anything, but, like, dude. I'm not calling you, Tracy. I don't care. Again, the only time I ever think about you, dude, seriously, is when you're addressing me. If you didn't talk about me, I would forget you fucking exist. Seriously. You would just fade into a fucking obscurity. I wouldn't even fucking think about you. I tell you this all the time, but it seems like you don't understand that.
Should I say that's you?
You could say whatever the fuck you want, dude. I really don't care. You could accuse me of spamming your phone.
Say that's you and your people doing that?
Do you guys hear the fucking wind? I don't know if it's picking up in the microphone, but it sounds scary.
And the funny thing is I don't have people per se. That's Tracy and her people doing that.
That was the worst impression I ever heard in my life. That's Tracy and her people doing that.
I don't have people.
Really, Tracy? You don't have like a little group that you're like friendly with? You don't? It's sad. Where?
When I think of people having people, I think of people doing shit with other people. I'm not out here doing nothing. I'm not trolling you, Elisa, but you can keep on believing that I am.
It's so weird that she's like denying this because nobody fucking said you were trolling them, Tracy. Nobody accused you. Said people, your people.
And you can keep on talking about it.
Okay.
And the people that are trolling you can keep on.
I mean, there's worse things you could be accused of, Tracy. You know, like calling CPS on your family, your own brother, or calling on Christina. Oh my God. I'd rather be accused of being a troll, to be quite honest with you.
Trolling you because they are sitting back getting the biggest fucking laugh out of this right now. That is a troll's dream, to not be identified and watch somebody else get blamed for it. That's what they live for. And you're
And those are your friends.
giving it to them. I gave it to them too one time.
One time, girl? Come on. Let's be honest. Every time. Anytime, Tracy, I've ever seen her be trolled, and it's funny because, like, she's not being trolled, right? How come this isn't happening to Tracy and all her friends? The trolls are, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. But anytime I've seen her being trolled, she's lost her ever-loving fucking mind, dude. Ever-loving fucking mind. Okay?
My lesson.
Yeah, you learn your lesson, right?
Yeah, she's real good at handing out strikes. She's real good at handing out strikes.
She actually is. I wish I had fucking the patience to do that shit, but I just don't.
I don't do that either. I can.
Here's the thing, though. If the strike goes through, then it's a legitimate strike. These fucking idiots don't understand this. Like Burgundy, they're like, oh, Alicia hands out false strikes. Dude, no. If your videos got taken down, then the strike's legit. Strike is legit, you fucking idiot. Oh, my goodness.
I can. And if I don't want to mess with the long form, I'll just give somebody my login information, and they can do it.
I don't know how YouTube works, guys, so I have to give somebody my login. And that person must have changed my handle on my account, too. I can't believe she just sat in this chat and tried to deny that she fucking changed her handle thing and tried to tell me that YouTube did it. Girl, that's not how it works. This is not how it works.
They can fill out the form. I don't care.
So you do strike people then? So she's like, oh, Alicia strikes people, but when I want to strike people, I'm too stupid to figure out how to do it, so I have other people do it for me. Girl, what? Do you hear yourself right now? She came unglued when Darren from Dublin called her out. Oh, yeah. She came fucking... She fell into a billion pieces.
I have people out there that don't like me.
Gee, I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. Oh my God, my ear is so itchy right now.
But I don't have people out there that I think are trying to destroy my life. like Alicia goes on and on and on and on.
In all fairness, Tracy, here's the thing, okay? How would somebody destroy your life? You don't have a job. And I'm not saying this to be mean, okay? So I know you're going to take this offensively. You don't have a marriage, okay? You know, your kid is grown. How would somebody destroy your life, Tracy? Okay? Somebody's like coming on my business page trying to like you know, leave negative reviews, which I was like, okay, I'll just fucking take the page down. I don't need it. You know, like that's somebody trying to like fuck with you and destroy you. Why? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Right? You're trying to like publicly shame me and embarrass me. Well, good luck, because I took the page down, so.
On about. But they're taking it real life. Bitch, you take it real life all the time.
All the time.
And you expect people to care that somebody's touching your real life?
Anytime people cover her, she threatens to strike him. Look what happened. Look what just happened in this chat. I covered her and she put her video on private because she couldn't take it. And then she's gonna cry about you striking people. It's basically the same thing, right? You're trying to get the video down. You don't want people talking about you. It's the same thing.
I don't understand it.
I hate to say this, but she may be right on YouTube name. I stated earlier, YouTube didn't add a dash to my KB Bells channel, but they added a dash on my other one. Interesting. I know, but would they put 01? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I would never, ever have the balls to just outright dock somebody's job, their name, all that, and then come on here and cry and whine and bitch and sit in every chat. They're going real life. Maybe one of the people you went real life on back in the day, maybe they're returning the favor, Alicia. Maybe.
I don't know about that, Tracy. It's just weird, the timing of all this, right? Every time you're mentioned, these trolls pop up. What's the chances? I mean, I would love to blame Laura. I think that's why she's so mad, because they expect us to blame Laura, right? Because that would be obvious. We talk about Laura, but I actually don't think it is Laura. I actually don't, because you know what? We always talk about Laura, and so these trolls haven't been around for a while, and now all of a sudden you talk about Tracy. Wow, the trolls pop up. What's the chances? What's the fucking chances? So personally, I'm not saying it's not Laura or one of her friends, but I don't know. It just, you know, seems more like they're attached to you somehow. And mind you, in this message I saw yesterday where Laura's like, don't add, what'd she say? Hold on a second. I guess I could read the little sentence here. Hold on a second here. Hold on. I just gotta find it. You know, Laura's like, don't out Nadia's troll accounts. Where is that? Hold on. Hold on a second. Where the fuck did I see this? This is such a weird message, by the way. Oh, she never wants her troll names. She's really stressed out with work. It's not you personally, but she never wants her troll names outed anywhere. That's a message from Laura, by the way. Oh, thank you for coming out of the bushes. I appreciate that. Member for 19 months. It's your girl, J-Dubs. Hey, J-Dubs, how you doing, girl? Come on out of the bushes. Say hi.
Thank you, Burgundy Blue. Have a good day.
So Burgundy was like, oh my God, I can't even take listening to this fucking bitch for this long. I gotta go. Thank you, Burgundy Blue. I don't have a problem with you. I think what you do is totally normal. However, if you talk about Laura, it's not normal and you're obsessed. It's like, okay, if you say so.
You can stick your list up your ass on anything concerning me because you
can stick your list up your ass.
Always wrong when it comes to me. And what's really funny is when Alicia tried to say she thinks I'm Burgundy Blue, and it took Makeup Mobster to say, no, I don't think...
Makeup Mobster. She makes it sound like I'm a mopper. Mobster.
Yes, Tracy. No, that ain't Tracy.
Probably would not have talked 1/8 as much, Laura, if she had not tried to shut me up for threatening to go after my husband's job. Laura could thank herself why she's disgusted. Girl, amen to that. How many times did she threaten to come to my husband and da 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 da? Hey, Miss Blue, girl, I've been thinking about you. Good to see you too. Everybody's coming out of the bushes. Come on out of the bushes, everybody.
I don't know who.
Yeah, Laura's too busy on Brittany's baby registry. So funny because I saw Laura leaving a comment yesterday about like, oh, why do you care what shoes I'm wearing, Liana? And I'm like, why do you care what's on somebody's baby registry, Laura? Like, same fucking shit, right?
Burgundy Blue is. I don't care who they are.
Of course you don't care who they are, Tracy. Why are you even saying this? So fucking weird, dude. So fucking weird. Of course you don't care who they are. They're not fucking doing this to you. But it's funny whenever you're trolled by anybody, and by trolled I mean somebody like, you know, making a fucking comment about you from like an account that you don't know. You need to know who they are, right? You start blaming everybody. I don't care who Burgundy Blue is. Well, of course you don't fucking care because they're not the one, you know, they're not over there accusing you of fucking criminal acts, talking about your fucking kid and your fucking husband. So of course you don't fucking care. They're doing what you want them to do, Tracy. They're hating on the people that you hate and you love it.
They don't do anything more than what you
And thank you, by the way, because Tracy went in there and Tracy's like, I think Makeup Mobster called CPS on Laura. That's my opinion. She's the one who put it into that fucking idiot's head. And I'm like, why do you think that, Tracy? Just because you don't like me? You think that? And she's, oof, this one over here.
Leanna do. They put your words back out there.
No, Tracy. Do you need me to go to their channel? They put my words back. I don't give a fuck about their stupid clips. The clips that they take don't even make a fucking half a sense, a lick of sense, okay? Half the time. That's what I meant to say. They don't make sense. I don't give a fuck about their stupid clips. What they do is they lie about people, Tracy. They lie on me. They lie on me. Okay? Saying that I called CPS on people with no fucking proof whatsoever. Okay? My husband hates me. You know, I tortured my mom on her deathbed. I mean, all sorts of crazy shit that they say about me that's not fucking true. Right? And Alicia, too. You know, Alicia photoshops her head on people's bodies, whatever. I mean, that's not the worst thing you could say about somebody, but, you know, they put out all this stuff, right? They say they have all this proof. They're going to put it out. It's taking them 3 years, dude. What's taking you 3 years to put this proof out? They're constantly threatening me. Constantly threatening me. In fact, here's one of their threats. Hold on a second. Hold on. The more you want to escalate, the more I drop. What are you going to drop, dude? I've been playing by your rules all along. You want to escalate? I escalate too. Ooh, you're so fucking scary. They're always threatening me, okay? And you think that they're just putting my own words out, right? That's all they're doing. So that's why I said the other day, well, I'm going to do what they're doing to me to you, and we'll see if you like it.
Isn't that what you and Leanna do?
No, it's not. I'm not even close. Nope, I don't do that. And I don't fucking write about somebody every fucking day for 3 years straight, Tracy. I don't. And they literally did every fucking day for 3 years straight. I have a feeling something happened in their life recently that they don't have the same amount of time to dedicate. They are a little distracted. I think they have to, you know, work a little more lately for something. But they don't have the same time, you know. Back in May, they started to fall off a little bit. Had something else they needed to worry about in life, which is what they should be worrying about, in all fairness. But yeah, it's not the same, Tracy. It's not even close. Okay, because I'm not sitting here lying about anybody. Okay, making shit up. I laugh at Laura's fucking candles, dude. I laugh at Laura's fucking stupid fucking candle studio setup that she has a fucking shelving unit. I laugh at her ugly shoes that she buys, dude, okay? It's not the same thing. Sorry. But I'm not sitting there accusing Laura of fucking, doing all this crazy shit.
In the hope they're going real live. Who cares, Alicia? People haven't forgotten how many
Who cares, Alicia? Oh my God.
times you have actually touched someone's real life.
Really, Tracy? Oh my God. Touched someone's real life. Girl, shut up. When you fucking block Laura out of your fucking account, okay, and Corey, block them from your channel and tell them to fuck off because they're real lifers, maybe then I'll take you seriously. Until then, shut the fuck up, girl. Because what?
And you know what's funny is she repeatedly throws that CPS call that I made back in 2017. Well, actually, I made a couple calls.
Oh my God. You were such a fucking Karen, dude.
Back in 2017 to protect an infant child. Now, keep in mind, I didn't call them to say, Brian's a bad person. I didn't call them to say that. I called them to say, please do not release that infant back to their mother.
And did they listen to you? I'm curious. I would love to know what the outcome of this is. This sounds like some Karen from the internet getting involved in shit that she shouldn't be involved in.
Who was in the midst of total chaos.
All right, but Tracy, here's the problem, okay? You seem to not understand what CPS is there for, okay? People could have chaotic homes, but their children could still be well taken care of, okay? CPS is there for kids who are being neglected, abused, okay? There could be a lot of drama going on in the house, but they could still be well taken care of.
Over Brian's son killing that baby. It was a mess. Brian knows this. It was a mess on both sides.
How do you know? Were you in their house? I'm just saying. I don't know the whole story behind this, but, she's defending it, and that's great. I don't think I would personally get involved in such a thing, but this is what she does, right? This is what you do when you're bored, I guess.
But according to Alicia, I shouldn't have done that. I guess she would have just sat back and watched the baby go back into a very hostile situation where the father of the child that was killed was going to be released from prison for killing another man and going to be in the presence of the baby that belonged to the man that killed his son. I guess Alicia would be okay with that. I don't know. I'm not.
I don't even know what the fuck she just said there. That was really confusing.
I lose no sleep over that. And there's accounts on here. I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are. But there's accounts on here like Dreama, like Sundancer. They know they were there back in that day. They were there on Facebook watching all of this unfold. Brian asked for people to keep his grandson out of that mess.
All right, in all fairness, I don't care if he asked. How the fuck would you even do that, though? It's not your job to do that.
And I obliged.
And I obliged.
I the one that ultimately made that decision? No. I'm sure there were several people that called. Brian was asking them to. That's his grandson. But I guess Alicia doesn't care. She just let that little baby go right back into a mess where guns were being slung, according to Brian's side, and
I don't know. I still wouldn't get involved in that.
people
Sorry.
were, doing videos saying "fuck a St. John," knowing that infant is in fact a St. John. Now I don't know what his name is today, but he is a St. John. Their blood runs through his body. So just sit back and ignore something like that, Alicia. But you'll call somebody's mother or call to reach out to their job over words on the internet.
Okay, well, Tracy, it's kind of the same thing, girl. That's the whole point, is that, you probably shouldn't be calling other people out in that case when you kind of did the same thing. Got involved in some shit that didn't involve you. Personally.
Thank you, Sundancer.
Okay? Over the internet.
I have no regrets over that. I don't.
Okay. I don't know the whole situation, so I would need to know more about the situation. But I personally, I wouldn't fucking get involved, dude. These are like these true crime Karens that get so fucking overly involved in these cases, right? Like, I find it, and I always have found it so creepy when they're like, I love this baby, you know, like they act like that, like this child belonged to them. And I'm like, we have law enforcement and stuff in place for this reason, you know? All these people that get overly invested in these cases and get overly involved in these fucking cases, no good. No good. The baby's doing fine. I'm sure
I
the
hope
baby
wherever
is.
that little boy is today, that he's happy, he's
I'm sure Tracy knows where the little boy is today.
healthy, he's amongst people that love him, and that
I emailed Fod's job after she called CPS. Yeah, Fod, the CPS caller.
he's safe. But Alicia would have just sat back and said, "Oh well, who cares?"
You know, most normal people would just stay out of these things because, again, that's why law enforcement is there.
According to her, because if I did the wrong thing, then she would have done the opposite, and the opposite would have been to just ignore the fact that a baby was going to go back into a dangerous situation.
Again, you trying to control situations that are out of your control, dude.
That I think ended up the baby's mother ended up getting time for doing dope.
Hmm.
Ben, is that you? Like Ben?
This
Hello,
is
Bolo.
so weird. My God, the
So,
police
Alicia,
kill me.
stop your silliness and quit.
Tracy, I really wish you would just answer us. I know you're here. I know you're listening still. What did Alicia do to you, dude? Seriously. That you have such a fucking hatred towards her. I really want to know. I just need to know.
Seeking my attention. I done gave up on you the other day.
I mean, Alicia, I don't look. Brian harasses people too, so like I can't like using him. I can't because I'm just like Brian has done his fair share of shit too. So he's not the best example. They harassed each other. I'm gonna say all of those people, Tracy, whoever else was involved in this situation, they all harassed each other.
And went over to the locale.
They kind of cancel each other out, is my point, right?
And you want to talk about a mess? Hey Ben, I hope you're good. Ben, if I make it to 62, can I get a bathtub video?
Why do you want to see Ben in the bathtub? No offense to Ben, but like no thanks at the same time.
For like my birthday or something.
So weird. So weird that she's requesting this. Can you get in the bathtub and put them bubbles? Make sure you got a couple of rubber duckies in there. Like, what the fuck, dude? What did I just hear? I'm just gonna reach under my couch, Ben. What the fuck? What?
A child had already lost their life. It was volatile, and the baby
That is true. Laura did not dope, but she smoked meth and did coke when she was pregnant and when her kids were little.
was without a doubt at risk from both sides. Thank you. But Alicia would have just let that baby.
I can't wait until they're all like, you wouldn't give Tracy a link, you're scared. I'm not scared of Tracy. I've been on panel with her how many fucking times and owned her ass. Tracy doesn't want me going over this live stream, which is why she put it on fucking private, okay? She's not gonna come over and take over my fucking shit. I told her she could wait until I'm done what I'm doing. She decided to leave.
Go right back into the mix of that. According to her, she said the other day, I would have never picked up the phone and done that unless I witnessed it. Bitch, I did witness it. Everybody witnessed it. It
On
was all
Facebook.
put out on Facebook for
I witnessed it on Facebook. On Facebook. Girl, that's not real life.
everybody to see.
I don't know. I don't know this whole situation, okay? So I can't really even fucking... I may make a hot tub video just for Tracy. I should very much so enjoy that, Alicia. I very much, I don't know. I don't know what I would do in this situation, but I have to say I probably wouldn't have gotten involved. Because it's not my business. Tracy's like, I
Again.
save all the babies of the world.
I sleep fine at night.
We know, Tracy. We know. Most elderly people do.
Apparently, Alicia says she slept for 17 hours.
This is so fucking weird, dude. She's bothered that Alicia said she slept for 17 hours. I'm like, girl, okay, she did because I was texting her. I must have texted her like 20 times and she didn't answer me. Oh my god. We're like, who gives a shit if she slept for 17 hours? Why does this bother you?
Has Alicia gone 17 hours without posting something on YouTube? Or does she wake in the middle of the night just to post something? Has she gone 17 hours?
Why do you care, dude? She acts like she's being forced to watch Alicia. She's like, God, how dare she post things on a social media site? Girl, why do you care?
It's Ben. She wasn't there and has no idea how hostile it was. It's people like her that don't report safeguarding issues and put children at risk by not reporting. Yeah, but she'll call your mom or your ex-husband's mom, or she'll send an email to your job because you're misbehaving on YouTube.
And you'll call CPS because you saw something on Facebook. Okay, same thing.
She'll call the Canadian police on you because of words on YouTube.
Look, I've always said I wouldn't do that. Okay? Alicia knows how I feel about that. I wouldn't do it personally. Corey to me isn't worth it. But at the same time, I wasn't going through what she was going through at that time. And if I was dealing with cancer and all these other things, and I had this psycho fucking doing what she's doing, because I can't even believe Tracy would sit by. Well, just alone what she's doing to somebody who just lost their fucking child. Tracy should be like, fuck you, Corey, get out of my fucking chat just on principle alone because you're disgusting. And she doesn't care because Tracy doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that shit. So she's like, no, I'll just let Corey in here. Ugh.
But she won't help a baby.
And I don't, you know what? Corey harasses people, dude. She really does. She absolutely does. Doxes children. And let's just be honest, Alicia's not the first one that called the cops on her, dude. You know that there's been other people from other communities that she harasses that have called the police on her too. You know that, right?
No. She won't do the right thing. She'll do the petty thing. She won't do the right thing. So basically, I was getting bored with the back and forth with Alicia.
But for some reason, calling the cops on Corey, who harasses people, bothers her. And I say harasses like, you know, like fucking doxes your family, threatens your family. That bothers her, but for some reason what Laura did doesn't bother her at all. She just lets Laura up in her fucking comments. They message each other, clearly. She obliges to Laura.
So I decided I'm going to go over there and check out the locales. And it's a total train wreck over there, you all.
Oh my god, more people. She fucking obsesses over it.
Well, look, she spends so much of her time on here trying to prove who she is. Since as far back as I can remember. Since as
what? And you care about this? Why?
Far back as the leaf in the hair. That went on for a fucking year. You know what I would have done if...
Again, Tracy, were you forced to listen about this, like, leaf hair situation? You sound like you were. Like, you were forced to, like, deal with this. Like, it went on for a whole year. I was forced to listen about a leaf in a hair.
Molly Golightly said...
Girl, you could have just ignored it. And just not watched, you know? Yeah. That's always an option, Tracy. In fact, I invite you to just stop fucking watching me and stop talking about me. And I will do the same for you, Tracy.
I showed up with a leaf in my hair at a meet and greet. I would have laughed and said, yeah, it was windy, bitch. I had a leaf in my hair. Move on. That went on for a year.
Oh my god, the pauses, dude. Tracy,
Sorry.
I have to fast forward
with lice in
because I gotta get off
her hair, and her hair was all ratted and shit. We know Alicia's got good hair. She spends hours upon hours telling us how great her hair is.
When the fuck has that ever happened? Hours upon hours? When? I've never heard this. What? And I thought you don't listen to her, but you're like, she spends hours and hours talking about her hair. I've never heard this in my life. What are you talking about, dude?
We know this. Never once did anybody, any rational person, think for 1 minute that having a leaf in her hair made her dirty or, anything that could be construed as embarrassing.
Wow. All right. So Tracy, all right. Who even cares about this? Why is this even a thing? So what?
It was a fucking
Is this like the worst thing somebody could do is complain about a leaf in their hair being lied about? I mean, like, what?
leaf. I guess she's never walked down
Girl, the things that annoy you, Tracy, really, you need to, like, smoke a blunt, dude. That's what you need to do. Smoke a fucking fat blunt.
a tree-lined street in the fall.
I know, she flew off the hinge when people were calling her dirty sock and fucking, what was it, grumpy grandpa or something?
I don't know.
Oh, Tracy's hernia. Good God, if I had to fucking hear about that thing again. Holy shit. Dude, the pausing. Is she
She's the
talking?
one that made it such a big fucking deal.
Okay, Tracy. And? What? Who cares?
And then people grabbed onto it and started making leaf jokes and leaf videos.
I just find her even bringing this up so weird because, like, girl, this doesn't affect you. Why do you even care about this?
She has
Go clean under your couch. You might find a surprise. Oh, let's pin that.
spent so many years on this platform trying to prove.
Anybody want to let me know how many community posts I've gotten today so far? Anybody
she
keeping
is.
count? We should do like a bet. How many? 5, 7?
Is what her life is about. Who cares?
Why can't she talk about her life, Tracy?
I mean, hell, I still got people saying I live in my brother's basement, and we don't have a fucking basement. I live in my brother's home.
Oh my God.
There's no basement.
Nobody cares.
I don't even know if there's an attic. I don't even think there's an attic. I don't know.
How do you not know that?
Oh.
How do you live in a fucking house and not know if there's an attic or not? Oh my God, my ear is so itchy.
I'm gonna look into that today.
Why? She's like, I gotta find a new place for my dusty dildos. Maybe the attic would be good.
But yes, I live in my brother's home. I've told my story. I got cancer. I didn't have insurance. I was working on a cruise ship out of Port Canaveral, Florida.
This is exactly why nobody would ever want to look into your life, dude.
I was trying to work, do chemo.
Oh, so she did live in Florida at one point. Okay, I wasn't crazy here. I could have sworn she said it.
And I fucking went belly up.
Why did you not have health insurance like most grown adults do? Like, when I was young and I was single, I never had a job where I didn't have health insurance, dude. That was like, I had to have health insurance.
I lost everything. Any assets I had invested in, everything
Hello, Crystal.
gone. And I came crawling home to my brother.
Okay, but you don't have cancer anymore, in all fairness. You're 62. You're at the retirement age, I guess, but what happened after that, though? Like, why didn't you ever try to get back on your own feet? I'm just curious.
And because it works.
I mean, it's very nice that her brother lets her live with her. And I personally, like, it is what it is. People fall on hard times. She lives with her brother. I really don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
And he has a very large home. I mean, it ain't no mansion or nothing, but it's a large home. And it works. Big deal. But do you think I cry every time some troll account says, oh, she must be going live? Chris is the one that started that, I think, the whole basement thing.
It sounds like you're upset about it because you're bringing it up.
And who cares? I don't go live and cry about it every time somebody says, yeah, Cocoa Beach. Are you in Cocoa Beach or actual Cocoa?
Oh my God, I gotta fast forward her. She's so slow.
But I did the right thing as soon as I was notified at 11:33 in the morning, or 11:30.
Oh, this is it. She's talking about the troll account. She knows the exact fucking time. Not 11:30, you know? She's like, at 11:33, I was notified. Why do you keep your fucking ringer on, dude? For YouTube bullshit? No.
I got up, I logged into YouTube, went through, and I deleted it.
And you left one of them there intentionally, in my opinion, okay? You deleted the account, but you left somebody that's tagging the account there intentionally, in my opinion. Because you didn't want
now, why would
to upset that person.
I do that if I'm fucking trolling you, you dumbass?
Because Well, nobody ever said you were trolling her, but if you were, hypothetically, you would do that because under your troll account, you're an evil fuck, but under your regular account, you're trying to pretend you're this moral, fucking authority. That's why.
Why would I not just let the comment stand? Because it wasn't a first and last name.
Yeah, it was, Tracy.
You make no sense, Alicia. None. And
How could you even say that?
the funny thing is,
If you click on the name, which most people do, it's going to show you.
you never prove anything you say. You never prove it.
Either do you. You accused me of fucking calling CPS on Laura. Where's the fucking proof of that, Tracy?
I have proven you wrong when you lied about our communications in the email. I posted it. You're lying, Alicia. You lied about the first communication and you lied about the last.
Oh my god. Dude.
And I posted both of them.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one of her people because the funny thing is, they went under Janelle's post, right? That was to Tracy. And oh, look, they showed up there. Because these people are so reactive and lazy that they're like, oh, I'm just going to post under this troll account.
I have posted everything to prove that you're just wrong.
Where? Oh my God, dude.
But I'm being sincere here when it comes to the trolls. The more you harp on it, the more you carry on about them, you will get trolled harder. And I know this from experience because I did that. I came on here.
Oh my God, dude.
That was okay to make fun of, though. What are you talking
Why do we have these
about, Bolo?
long ass pauses? My God.
Oh, she's made fun of my hernia. She's put up pictures that she's altered of me. That's got my teeth blacked out.
Oh, this is funny. Hold on. I
When
gotta
have you ever
speed her
seen
up.
me do that? Oh, I put up pictures of Alicia, ones that she's
You know, Burgundy Blue account got their fucking picture from Tracy. She's like, when do you see me do that?
actually posted
Oh my
or went
God.
live with her face.
And that's supposed to be me, apparently. I'm
But
like,
when have you
why?
Ever seen me alter a picture of Alicia? Never. Never blacked her teeth out. Never put 300 extra pounds on her. I'm talking about me because what I know, Alicia is not fat at all. But never put an extra couple hundred pounds on somebody. Never put a clown face on them. Well, I might have done that. I don't remember.
Never did that. Well, I might have done that.
I'm not going to say never on the clown face because I did that to Keemstar one time. But I've never done that to her.
I've never done that to her.
I did put a clown face on Keemstar once and posted it.
I'm sorry. I had to speed her up because I have to get off of here. And she's just like, at this point, I'm like, ugh, I'm about to fall asleep.
But I've never done that to her. Never.
Never. Never.
Just like I've never trolled the bitch. But if she wants to believe I have,
I don't know if I believe that. I just don't.
then I can't change her mind, and I don't care to. Because I don't care that she's getting trolled. I don't care if people are taking it real life. You know why? Because she does the same shit. So why should I care? Oh, that whole mess over there. So I'm telling you right now, I am not a Glammy fan.
Oh my God. All right. She starts talking about these stupid fucking people from this locale bullshit. Hold on. Let me just go back. Yeah, she's talking about Keemstar. Nobody fucking cares. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to play of her anyway. Yeah, Tracy, girl. I will take you seriously the day about all these, beliefs that you allegedly have. I'm so against doxing and real lifers, right? When you block Laura out of your comments and tell her to fuck off, and when you block Corey out of your comments and tell her to fuck off, and call them out, then maybe I'll take you with like a little bit of sincerity. But until then, yeah, no, girl. It just ain't working. It ain't working. So anywho. Oh, dude, it's painful to listen to her on She does allow real lifers in her chat. She allows Burgundy in her chat. That's the other thing I forgot to mention here, Tracy. You're like, oh, as long as she's not doxing people. Well, guess what, Tracy? I have proven you could go on my fucking channel, go in my videos, my uploads, and I have several videos about this, that this person has doxed me, has doxed my kid, has doxed my family. And just because they're not doing it now, right? They reinvented, just like you do, right? They reinvented themselves as this moral authority under this troll account, but they're all fresh start, the wrong one too, all the names that they were doxing under, okay? They would repeatedly share a link to a channel that they knew my dox was on, okay? Yeah, they are a real lifer too, okay? They sit there and actually deny it, which is fucking insane to me that they sit there and deny that they're not fresh start, the wrong one, all these accounts, right? When they came in rapid succession, one after another, one got taken down, the next one popped up. The next one got taken down, the next one popped up. Saying the same exact thing, talking the same way, the same shorthand, the same everything. And for some reason now they're denying that it's them. It's like, dude, what? Like, seriously, you're denying it? So they think in their fucking delusional brain that they reinvented themselves as some like moral authority here from this troll account. It's like, oh, it's laughable. But yeah, no. They're fucking no better than what they think they're fucking calling out. From what I understand, Keemstar knows Tracy's alive. That's what I'm curious about. He knows that she's alive. I bet you anything, if she was offered to go on that guy's show, she would be there in a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat. What the fuck is she even so mad about that show? Like, see, like, I try not to watch things if they, like, anger me. Like, she seems to, like, gravitate towards things that get her really pissed off. Like, if something, like, angers me, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sit here, like, fucking watching it. You know? Like, if I don't like something that's going on a channel, I'm not going to sit there and keep watching it, you know, to induce anger. And then she's like making a million fucking posts about it. You know, why are you subjecting yourself to this, Tracy? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, that's all I had to say on this fucking crazy ass fucking hypocrite today. I gotta go. I got things I gotta take care of. You know, because I actually do have a life off this fucking platform. But it was lovely talking to all you guys today. And again, I want to thank Social Feed for the super chat. Who else came in here? Super chat. I know the Perplexed CPS channel. I always laugh when I say that. They did as well. I didn't get much sleep last night because I had a lot of shit on my mind, but I'm just fucking tired right now. Anyway, I will see you guys sometime in the near future. Yeah, right. If public links are fair game, we'll have a field day with that bitch. Oh yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of their afternoon. I will see you guys sometime in the near future. Tracy, I do not care to go back and forth with you, but I just had to point out how hypocritical you were. Because you're like, yeah, Bernie Blue just totally deserves to be here. You know, they're just using your own words. That's not what they're doing. Okay, let's get that straight. And you have a wonderful fucking day. All right. Yes, be safe today. The weather is crazy. And again, Social Feed, thank you so much for the birthday super chat and the wishes. And I will see you guys all in the near future. All right, have a good one. Bye.